The crash site was a nightmare. Charred metal, burning fuel, the stench of death. A routine flight turned tragic. Flight 347 from Los Angeles to London vanished from radar over the Atlantic. Now, amidst the debris field, rescue workers braced for the worst. But nothing could prepare them for what they found. The bodies were wrong. Not just broken, but fundamentally altered. Surgical scars vanished. Pacemakers gone. Dental work, inconsistent with records. It defied explanation. Whispers of a cover-up began. The authorities, tight-lipped, promised answers. But fear, like a virus, had already begun to spread. The world watched, horrified and bewildered. What had happened to Flight 347? Was it terrorism, sabotage, or something far stranger? Something that defied logic and reason? The answers, when they finally came, would shake the foundations of what it meant to be human. Dr. Lena Hansen, the lead forensic pathologist, worked tirelessly. Autopsies revealed impossible genetic inconsistencies. DNA markers flickered like bad reception on an old television set. Chromosomes mismatched. It was as if these people were not entirely themselves. The official story, a tragic accident, cause unknown. But Lena knew better. The anomalies were too numerous, too bizarre. Someone, somewhere, was hiding something. She began her own investigation, piecing together the puzzle from fragments of data, whispers in the corridors, and the chilling truth hidden within the bodies themselves. The deeper she dug, the more she felt a cold dread creeping up her spine. This was no accident. This was something far more sinister, a conspiracy that stretched far beyond the confines of a crashed airplane. Meanwhile, Jake Carter, an investigative journalist known for his relentless pursuit of the truth, caught wind of the story. He smelled a cover-up, a story that could make his career. His sources whispered of government agents, hushed-up reports, and whispers of temporal anomalies. Jake scoffed at the idea of time travel. It was the stuff of science fiction. Yet, the more he dug, the more the pieces fit together. He met with a fringe scientist, Dr. Elias Croft, who claimed to have proof of temporal manipulation. Croft spoke of a future so sterile, so desperate, that they resorted to stealing people from the past. "They are harvesting us, Jake," Croft said, his voice a trembling whisper. "Taking what they need to survive." Jake dismissed it as the ramblings of a madman, but a seed of doubt had been planted, and it was growing fast. Jake started digging into past disasters, vanished ships, missing planes, unexplained disappearances. He found patterns, discrepancies, echoes of Flight 347. The anomalies weren't new, they were just becoming more frequent, more blatant. He realized that the world had turned a blind eye for too long. The truth was out there, buried beneath layers of secrecy and denial. He just had to find it. But the closer he got, the more dangerous his investigation became. Men in black suits followed him, his phone was tapped, his life was falling apart. But Jake was not one to be deterred. He had tasted the truth and he was hungry for more. He knew that he was walking a tightrope. One wrong step could be his last. But he had to keep going. The fate of humanity might depend on it. Deep within a hidden facility, the truth of Dr. Croft's words played out. The world of the future was a sterile, controlled environment. Centuries of genetic engineering, while eradicating disease, had also stripped humanity of its vitality. They were sterile, unable to reproduce. Their solution: to harvest genetic material from the past, to ensure the survival of their species. The people taken were not considered victims. They were resources, carefully selected and extracted from their timelines. Their disappearance was masked as tragic accidents, their memories erased from the records. To the future, it was a necessary evil, a small price to pay for their continued existence. But within this world of cold efficiency, cracks were beginning to show. Some, like Dr. Anya Volkov, a geneticist troubled by the ethical implications of their actions, questioned the morality of their actions. Was this existence, this cold, calculated survival, truly worth the cost? The